bit more complicated when you want to talk about atoms of different types. So the first, we're going to follow the same steps. First thing we're going to do, we're going to draw CO2 here. So we're going to want one carbon. So I'm going to draw a carbon. And I'm going to draw these with circles. So 2 in its first shell. And this has got 6 electrons. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got oxygen as well. And oxygen's got 8. So I'm going to draw oxygen. I'm going to draw it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But C for carbon, there's only one of them. O2, there's 2 of these. So I'm going to draw another one just to make sure that we've got all of it on the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're happy here. Now this oxygen has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons in its outer shell, and it wants 8. So how many electrons from this carbon is this going to want? It's going to want 2 of them. So 2 of these are going to be shared with this in the end. The same with this oxygen. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in its outer shell. It's going to want 2 of these electrons to be shared with it as well. So it's going to be like that. So what I'm going to draw is I'm going to draw them all overlapping. Like so. I'm going to draw carbon in the middle. I'm going to draw oxygen and oxygen. So, like I said, 2 of these electrons are going to be one shared with this. So I can immediately draw 2 of carbon's electrons, let's say these 2, in the corner here. This guy's going to want to share 2 as well. So I'm going to draw the other 2 electrons of carbon there to show the 4 outer electrons of carbon are now being shared with these 2 oxygens. And I'm going to do, carbon's also going to want 8 in its outer shell. So it had 4 already, it's still got those 4. How many is it going to need? It's going to need another 4. So it's going to share these 2 and it's going to share these 2. So I can draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's just a case of filling it in. So these 2 are still where they are. These 2 are still down here. These 2 are up top. And then these 2 are down the bottom. Again, I haven't drawn the inside shells just to make it a bit clearer. So just to clarify, this oxygen now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This oxygen has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This carbon now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They all have full outer shells. And this, of course, is carbon dioxide, CO2. There's some practice questions on the next page. Give it a go. Come back to this if you need more help.